What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing today? All right, now it is Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. All right, this is, of course, the day that Christ rose from the dead, was crucified, remained dead for 3 days, then rose, and that signaled the. Is absolution the right word? I don't know if absolution is the right word. It signaled his sacrifice upon the cross for humanity being, I guess you could say, successful, right? If you want to put it into terms such as that. I'm gonna go ahead and move the mic a little bit close to me. I'm mad at myself because on Friday I went on a very good rant, a rant that I was gonna turn into a video, and I still probably will turn it into a video, but it's not gonna be as great as I wanted it to. It was around the end of the end of the stream, right? Somebody asked me a question about ladies, lady problems and things like that, and I answered and I talked about something that is very to call it important to me would be kind of a misnomer. It's something that I feel very strongly about, and it's something that I think is something that all men are aware of, even if some can't put it into words, and if others want to try and pretend like it's not true. It's definitely not true or anything like that. One sec. See, I almost didn't stream today. I'll say that much. I almost didn't stream today, and I decided that I would because it's not that anything fell through. It's that I had potentially, possibly, maybe planned to do something with a very good friend of mine, and it just didn't quite add up today. At least it didn't add up in the time period that I was expecting it to. That sucks, but I'll see him next time he comes into town. I was hanging out with him yesterday. If you were in one of the fish tank servers, we were a little tipsy. We jumped in there. We started having a little bit of fun. Having a blast, having a grand old time. We were doing a little troll-a-lolling is what we were doing. We do a little trolling, all right? And yeah. So sorry about that. Sorry, you've fallen for the ruse again. What is that? There was like a copy pasta or something like that. It was like a picture, some kind of like a meme from a long time ago. It was like you've fallen for my trap once again. I am now and forever will be a master ruseman. Like that was fun. I used to love the hell out of that shit. I should memorize that and just recite that just randomly whenever the hell I feel like it. Happy Easter, Jason Ferry. Happy Easter, everybody. Scott trolled us last night. It was pretty based. Everyone loved it. Don't say sorry. Yeah, I was. We were actually in the car going to get pizza. We drank a little bit, and my buddy, we didn't drive drunk, right? My buddy was pretty much, he just was sober, because buzz driving is drunk driving. He was sober. Me, I'm a lightweight who, it only takes a couple, so I couldn't drive. So we're just in my car, jumping into random servers, having a good time. Excuse me. I hope you guys can hear me all right. I'm sure you probably can, but again, I'm really frustrated about that video because the thing is my mic was all the way over here, and I'm not quite used to this mic yet. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how to use it the right way and things like that. And then to make it worse, I leaned back like that, so when I was going on this rant, there was AOE music playing, and it was a little bit louder than it should have been. So it's basically like my voice and the AOE music are the same proportion. They kind of make up the same amount of noise that was occurring, or the same level of noise. So it sounds like I'm giving a motivational speech to some really epic music, and it's kind of funny. And I probably will release the video anyway, but I'm like, oh man, damn it, dude, damn it. I remember that guy. What guy? You talking about the guy from Friday that I was talking to / about? Intro of darkness and redness and whiteness. I'm not 1,000% sure what you mean by that, JC. Another thing I gotta do, right? Another thing I gotta do is I have to get music for my intro and my exit, I guess. I keep on thinking I'm gonna do that, and I don't. So if you find, I'm not telling anybody to go on a hunt or anything like that. I'm just saying if there's some kind of music that is royalty free, that is copyright friendly, I'm allowed to utilize it for free on my shit if I want to, like the Creative Commons type stuff. If you happen to know a song like that that you think would be good for me, feel free to send it my way. I would really appreciate that. The guy came in and said his daughter was gay. Oh yeah, and you know what? I was listening back to that and I noticed that. I missed that on Friday, and then I noticed it on today when I listened to it back. Right? Because I listen to these things back to decide what I think would make a good video on its own. And also I don't want podcasts. No, I don't listen to those. I listen to my own live streams all day is what I do. But yeah, I noticed he said that, and I thought he meant his wife was a lesbian now, but no, his daughter is a lesbian, and I'm sure that's I'm sure she was born that way. I'm sure she was born that way. It's definitely not that there was anything that the mother did, especially after she grabbed her and moved her down to Florida away from her father figure. I'm sure there was nothing that happened that made her a lesbian. I'm sure she was just, she was just born that way. They're all born that way, They're all born that way. There's a gay gene. They haven't found it yet, but there's a gay gene, and that means that they were born that way. Scott loves him some Scott. Let's go. Yeah, but today is Fallout Sunday, all right? We're going to be playing some Fallout. And, we're going to be continuing on with Lonesome Road. Lonesome Road isn't that long of a... And I've thought this, and I've said this every single DLC that we've played. Every single one, I've been like, oh no, this isn't going to be that long. It's not going to be that long. It's going to be all good, right? It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. And then, like, what I think is going to be a 3-week venture turns into a month and a half, 2 months, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. So I don't want to speak too hard towards Lonesome Road or anything like that. There's a chance that it's going to take longer than I'm even expecting, but I think we are getting closer to it. Closer to the end, I guess you could say, right? He is risen, Hosanna. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Christ is risen. Just making sure I didn't miss anything, but yeah, I don't think I have much to talk about, so I guess we can just get right to it. Usually I take like 20 to 30 minutes to just kind of chill with everybody and talk about stuff. I'm thinking of potentially streaming tomorrow as well, but I'm not 1,000% sure about that. I got to be honest with you, because as much as I would like to, I don't have the time. And my original plan was going to be to not stream today and then tomorrow, like, just try my best to squeeze in the Fallout stream. And I was like mentally preparing for that. And I'm doing the Fallout stream today. So if I was to stream tomorrow, we might just do like a chill stream or something like that. But I am continuing to work on a bunch of different projects all at once. I'm actually realizing that I have my finger in a little bit too many pots right now, right? And I have to stop starting new projects, because that's kind of the cycle that I've gotten myself into. Is I start a project and then I'm like, I put it down. I'm like, okay, that's good. I got ways with this, so I can start on this new project too. Because I mean, hey, why not, right? And then by the time I like take stock of my situation, I have like 7 projects that I'm working on, and I forget about these things too. Like I forgot for a while about the White Power Skinhead video that I was working on. I still have to complete that. I basically just have to throw it all together, and that's the issue, is that I do a lot of the hard work, and then I'm like, okay, the hard work's over. I can put this down for now. I'm gonna do the easy work in like no time. The easy work will take no time at all, so I can just keep on going. And I don't end up picking it back up. And because of that, like I said, it ends up on the back burner for absolutely no reason. But tomorrow is going to be the Derek Diablo video. I'm going to warn you, it's 2.5 hours, and there's a lot of stories where he kind of rambles. But if you know anything about Derek Diablo, in fact, you know what, real quick, before we get into the New Vegas, I will go ahead and show you... I believe it's this. Yes. I'll go ahead and I'll show you Derek Diablo. All right. Really quick. This guy I've known I've known for a long. Well, I haven't known him. I've known of him for a long time, and he's just like such a fun dude to watch. Right? He's like a leftist skinhead. I mean, he's not just like a leftist skinhead. He is a leftist skinhead. Actually, no, he's not. No, he is. Shit. It's because the things that I've talked to him about, like he tells me different things, and it's like, well, it applies in this point, but not that point. Basically, he's a communist skinhead, right? But he's all right. He's an all right guy. You know, he's not like a pussy, right? I mean, he was a skinhead. It's kind of hard to be a pussy skinhead. Although a lot of the rash guys that I've seen, a lot of the rash and sharp guys that I've seen in the modern era, they are kind of pussies. They're not real skinheads. They're just kind of perpetrating, much in the way that you'll get like a prison skinhead, like needle Nazis, I believe is what they're called. Where it's like, yeah, you're not really a skinhead. You just think that since you're in prison, you have to shave your head like that. You know. Just like somebody listens to like Oi, and they're like, oh, that means I'm a skinhead now, but it's okay, I'm a sharp, I'm against racial prejudice. And then they shave their head, but they're like an absolute pussy. But anyway, this is Derek Diablo. I'll turn this up a little bit.
Clint Danzig, you short shit, you pipsqueak, you sawed off rug. What makes you think you have the right to come back to the punk rock scene after you've been gone this whole time and become the singer of the Misfits again, brother? As far as I'm concerned, you don't have that right. And this is me, baby, Diablo, the boss, the main man. I'm the guy in the punk rock scene who says what goes internationally, you understand? And I've been talking to people, and nobody likes you as a singer of the Misfits, brother. They say I'll be better. And another thing about it is, how are you going to be a Jeet Kune Do instructor supposed to be a Jeet Kune Do man, supposed to be under Danny Inosanto, and you got slapped down by Danny from Northside Kings, and you ran and didn't do nothing about it. And now everybody in the hardcore scene and the skinhead scene think Jeet Kune Do is a joke because of you. You are betraying the legacy of Bruce Lee, brother. And this shirt here was given to me by none other than Sifu Dan Inosanto himself. So what I'd like to do is take this off. Hey, darling, you hold this. Danzig, think about it. You got no right to these singer Misfits, and also, you got a score to settle with Danny, brother, but that's between you and him.
Hold up. You see that tattoo right there, right? That's an Antifa logo. Fucking this guy, he was one of the originators of Antifa in the modern form, right?
But as far as me and you go, what I come to find out is you got 7 locks of Bruce Lee's hair, and you did some magical spell that you got from a secret.
That's the audio on this is too crazy. What we're gonna do is slap shot. See, this type of stuff is crazy to me because it's like there's so much history and stuff like that. Oh yeah, he also got jumped by Tommy Robinson as well. I'd rather not watch it because I feel like Tommy Robinson's guys would probably like try and fucking copyright claim me or something like that. You know, I feel like that's what would end up happening. But there's so much like street history, which is so stupid to call it street history, but like there is so much like history in this type of stuff that's like really fun. Like Slapshot is actually a Boston band. They were a Boston straight edge hardcore band, and he had some kind of beef with them. And I'll tell you this. Oh, this is 8 minutes. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but banners. The hardcore scene in some cases, right? If you're into the more like gangland style of hardcore scene, right? And I'm using terms that are like it's just the best term that I have to describe it, right? It's not exactly it's not doing it justice completely, but if you're into kind of that side of the hardcore scene, the gangland side, right, where there's a bunch of crews that kind of stick together, look out for each other, you know, the FSUs. There's a band that I found that they had a crew called SOSF, Show of Supreme Force. I liked their stuff, although I don't know what their if they had any kind of political slant or anything like that, or if they were just a crew of guys, right? FSU, a lot of people, and even Derek said this, but like from what I've heard from other people, FSU is more just anti-skinhead than they are anti neo-Nazi or anything like that, right? That's just what I've heard from people who were like in Boston at the time, which FSU it spread outside of Boston, but Boston and like Philly and like there was a New York chapter. Those were the guys that were like really like the big ones. And to my understanding, the Boston chapter really didn't care about like racism or anything like that. They were just like, fuck it, we want control of the hardcore scene. We want control of the music scene. We don't want these skinheads controlling shit. So we're gonna get together. We're gonna beat the hell out of them and kick them out of the scene. And you don't see skinheads around anymore, and it's not just because it all died off. It's because like, you know, hardcore is the new thing. Right, or it's not the new thing, but it was the new thing, and it still kind of is the thing in Massachusetts specifically. You know, especially you go out to Worcester, you got the Palladium. But I'm talking about like street history here, right? It's something that it interests me. But if your banner gets stolen, bottom line, if your banner gets stolen, that's a big fucking deal. It's like capture the flag with your banners. It's like there's one big game of capture the flag. Regarding banners and other merchandise and memorabilia and stuff like that. And it's kind of similar with motorcycle clubs. Like if your colors, if your patch gets taken, that is a huge deal. You're getting the shit kicked out of you, you know? So like, we're gonna go ahead. We'll watch the beginning of this, right?
Once again, it's your boy Diablo, Lickerdale, South Florida, you know.
Hold up. Sharp. Skinhead against racial prejudice.
Lickerdale, South Florida, you know. And we're in the early month of January 2013, and we just had a bit of a historic event, if you will. I'm talking about Boston's own Slapshot came and played in Churchill's. Now then, it was a great show, but anytime you talk about the hardcore scene, especially with such a outspoken band, there's bound to be some controversy, and I'll address that. But first and foremost, there's an issue that came up in terms of their banner getting stolen, and some people implicated that I might have had something to do with it. And when the subject came up, I asked the very same people, well, why would somebody even do such a thing? And we'll get into that. But before we go any further, I'd like to present the Colorblind Cutthroats banner, which is a band that I'm a part of, though it's inactive at present, and that would be Exhibit A. Exhibit A, Colorblind Cutthroats banner. Now you see, it has some esoteric symbols, if you will, that's peculiar to our movement and our culture. Stomp racism, got boots, symbol of skinheads, as you know, anti-fascist, anti-racist skinheads, and so forth. So there's plenty of people that would like to have our banner on the ground in their clubhouse or wherever they might assemble, you know, or maybe as a doormat, in fact. So guess what? When we play a show, being that it has to do with our crew and our movement, this ain't just a band to us, this ain't just music to us. You know, we're gonna make sure that we put our banner up and take it down, and we are well aware of it. And so it begs the question of...
You see what he said? He's like, this is more than just music to us. You know, we're gonna make sure we put up our banner and take it down. Fucking, we'll go ahead to the
You're too busy after your show, going to the back room to be straight edge. You know, you go ahead and leave your banner unattended. Which brings us to Exhibit B. So... there you have the banner, brother. Who stole it? I stole it, brother. Yeah, it was me. And with good reason. In my predecessor's time, they might have went ahead and jumped on you as they did. But you're okay, brother. I respect you as a musician. And I love Slapshot. I hear you're a hairdresser. I'm not too bad on some shears myself. Now then, let's go further into the examination of Slapshot's music.
See, now... what happens now is either A, they keep the banner, or B, what you'll see sometimes is they'll have forest meetings, right? Because this little culture is, I won't say it's directly derived, but it's kind of you notice a bit of an influence from like European hooligan culture, which I'm pretty sure he actually says like, hey, you know, you want this back? Come on down, and we'll go ahead, we'll give it back. And what he means is we'll meet up and we'll fight about it. And if you end up, if you beat us in the fight, then you get your banner back, you know? That's not always how it goes. But, you know, that's my understanding of it, which I wasn't around for this. And I'm not a European soccer hooligan or anything like that. So naturally, you know, it's going to be, you know, my understanding is not going to be exactly completely and totally factual in every little bit, but that's my understanding of it, right? Yeah, but this guy, his video is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be a 2.5-hour interview. He's nice and calm because right now he's playing a character, right? He's actually kind of reminiscent of Sam a little bit, in that when he's on camera, he's playing a character much in like a WWE way, right? He's actually really, it's fun to watch his videos. They're funny. They put a smile on your face, and that's the point. But like truthfully, he's just like a down to earth, all right guy, right? I like him, and I'm going to release that. It's going to be a little bit rambly at times, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to cut it into segments and release those segments as well. It was on my Patreon. I figured I'd put it up on the Patreon at first to allow the patrons to get at it first, and then tomorrow it's going to be here, right? The next one that I'm going to do that is going to be part of the Skinhead series is going to be the White Power Skinhead. Right, and that one's gonna stay up on the Patreon. That goes up, and it's not coming off the Patreon. It's just that, you know, Derek, I could tell he kind of wanted it to be out in the open, and I'm willing to accommodate that, you know. So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow. But with that said, we'll go ahead and we will get started on the Fallout New Vegas. I screwed up. There we go. Gonna go there. Yeah, but like there's a lot of stories, right? As this goes up, I'll add one more thing. There's a lot of stories that he tells that are direct from the streets, from when like skinheads were a thing, and when Antifa was first starting. Like he talks about how Antifa on the West Coast kind of got started up. He was the guy who was out there organizing it, and he ended up walking away from it basically because they were being like foolish and they were gonna end up getting infiltrated, right? And he ends up calling that into he ends up calling attention to that. He's like, look, out there it was me, and then there was this one kid who, like, you know, I took him under my wing, and he started reading stuff online, and he was like, oh yes, like this is how we'll do it. And he was like, no, that's not how you'll do it. We'll do it this way. It's going to be better and safer that way. And then, you know, he was like, all right, whatever, I'm out of here, dude. I can't do this. And then all of a sudden it explodes out of nowhere, right? He starts calling that into question, and he says that it was infiltrated. You know, he actually says it's Democrats, right? And that's the funny thing, because this is a straight up communist. He calls himself third position now. He calls himself a national Bolshevist. Not a Nazbol, but a Natbol. Right, he differentiates himself from the Nazbol guys, right? But like he's still, he would consider himself to be third position. I don't believe in third position. I think third position is just a way for people who are trying to hide certain things about themselves. Not trying to say that about him. I'm sure he genuinely believes he's third position, but I do believe in the left-right dichotomy, and I don't think there is like a third fucking thing all the way over here or anything like that. I don't believe in that, but we don't need to get too deep into political theory and things like that. Anyway, with that said, we're going to go ahead and hit that lonesome road. All right. Oh, wait. I hope that's not what I think it is. I'm hoping and praying that's not what I think it is. Please tell me that's not. Oh, fuck. Dude, remember last week all the trouble I had with Deathclaws, dude? Remember last week all the trouble I had with Deathclaws? And the thing is, and now there's two of them. Yeah, I think it's over. I think it's over, gentlemen. No, but I had all this trouble with Deathclaws last week, and part of it was because I was so fucked up because of the part of it was because I was, oh shit, they're getting me. I was gonna say part of it is because I was so fucked up because of the migraine. I wasn't like thinking straight and stuff like that. I had a migraine last week. I was not doing all right. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna hit that psycho right away, and then a super stim. All right, please. What's going on, baby? I'm streaming right now. If you didn't know, if you didn't, you know, get the idea, me sitting here talking to nobody. Hold on one second. Fucking my volume is too high. My volume is like way too high. It's crazy. All right, and then we will go ahead and turn that up. I'm hoping that it will be okay. It's still probably a little bit. It's still probably a little bit soft on my end, but oh no, it's like practically peaking. Yeah, no. All right, my bad. See, my issue is that I set my computer to a bunch of different things, and then I set my computer to a bunch of different things, and I just end up forgetting to set it back to wherever I was going to. All right, so I'm hoping. Oh hey. Wonder what goodies are in there. Probably a paperclip. Oh, some jet. Wife doesn't understand that she's competing with our love. That's true. When I get off a hard day of work, my first thought is, man, I can't wait to get home to my lovely YouTube channel. I also forgot exactly where I'm supposed to be going. So I'm like kind of here like, oh yeah, what do I do again? Like this is one of the bits that I completely and totally forgot about. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to explore this a little bit. It seems like I am allowed to go over here. Oh no, I'm supposed to go up here, aren't I? Yeah. You see, this blends in, and they definitely did that on purpose. They 1,000% did that on purpose. Oh, hey there. Oh man. Oh nice. I can hit the bedroll at least. Roughing it bedroll kit. Wait a second. What a. Hey, campers, lights out. Close pit boys start sleeping. Okay. Or do I have to? It's probably because these gentlemen over here. Damn it, again. Bro. Silly me. Yeah, you know what? I didn't want to have to use a doctor's bag on one limb. But, dude, alright, that time was bullshit. That time was bullshit. Alright, let's use another doctor's bag. Scott will step on a landmine and be like, whoops. Oopsies. That was an accident. I'm pretty sure I can get it. Again? Dude, did it again. You know what I need? I don't think I'm quick enough. I think I put all my stats in. I'm not used to playing an extremely strong character, so I'm a little bit slower, probably. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to take out those fucking death claws again. We'll get the psycho. We will, yes. Pretty sure, yep, okay. Alright, you know what? Dominant strategy. It worked. Perfect. Saved you a doctor's bag. Alright, now where's this one at? Probably not a good idea to be walking towards him, but I'm feeling bold. I did just take injectable cocaine. You know, one of the interesting things about Med-X was I learned. Where's he at? Where is he? Damn, bro. One of the interesting things I learned about Med-X is that it was actually going to be called Morphine originally, but it was banned in Australia because of the fact that it was going to be called Morphine. And they changed it to Med-X in Australia, and then they were just like, wait a second, why don't we just change it to Med-X in and of itself, you know? I think it's a little interesting, you know, it's an interesting little tidbit. Alright, I don't know where he's at. I don't know. I don't want to know where he's at, to tell you the truth. I think I'm just gonna, you know. Oh, there he is. Remember the chick from Dead Money OD'd on Med-X? She did. Let's see if I can. Hunting. Take this opportunity. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Alright. Why am I... Oh, yeah, it's because I hit the walk button by mistake. Alright. Where is it? Okay. Dude. What the fuck? I guess I'm just not quick enough to do it. I don't know if it's a skill issue or a skill issue. If you catch my drift. Anyway, so we gotta be very fucking careful. Oh, there's one right there. I'm just gonna... Damn. That shit is... That's why. It's real quick. It's not even a skill. It's not a skill issue. When I made that joke, I was saying, like, I don't know if I suck at the game or if it's that there's, like, I don't know if I suck at the game or if my stats are just not good enough. I don't know which one it is. But I think now it's that since it's not regular landmines, it's probably that I was just like, yeah, I was underestimating how quickly they will explode. I figured I could. I mean, this is probably a little bit of both now that I'm mentioning it. You know, because I'm sure you can, like, I'm absolutely sure you can disarm those things. You probably just have to be, like, quick enough with your agility skill. Golden gloves. Can't wait to use those. Yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead. I'm gonna... What the hell? What was that? What? Huh? What the hell is this? I've never seen that before. That's really weird. Use a stealth boy. That's a good idea. You know what? I think I will. I think I will. I hoard stealth boys for no reason. I just keep them. Hey there. Oh, nice. He's got a chainsaw. I'm gonna hit him with. Well, first off, I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of those. Yeah, you know what? There. Where is oh baby? He's just like, alright, I'm out of here. Chainsaw, I'll take that. That put me way over though. That sucks. Take an MRE. Let's see what I could potentially. Yeah, fuck it. I gotta sell some of this shit. You know, I just want the chainsaw because it's cool. That's literally it. I don't know how many chainsaws you can get in this game, at least for free. So I'm like, yeah. Oh, hey then. Nah, I'm good with the satchel charges. That shit. Are there different tiers of mines? Been a while since I played. Yeah, those are satchel charges. So I would assume they have a smaller Oh, there's another bedroll pit. I was gonna say, I would assume they have a smaller threshold, or they have a smaller fuse, basically. I guess is what you would call that. Yeah, fuck it. We'll hit the riot shotgun a little bit. Just have a little bit of, we'll have a little bit of fun. We'll have a little bit of fun. Nice. Yeah, bitch. I love getting that close and just doming. It's so fun. Oh, jeez. That. Oh, man. Son of a bitch. They have those, but you can't go under. Ah, well. What you gonna do? Yes, I'll take all those. Happy Easter, two boyos. As well as you, Locust Breaks. Happy Easter, man. Did the Easter Bunny bring you any goodies? No, I'm 29 years old. I am the Easter Bunny, right? I'm gonna be the Easter Bunny soon, you know? Fucking. There's an age where you become the Easter Bunny. I wish though. I got mad junk food laying around though. I went to Papa John's last night, right? And I decided I'd get like a small pizza and like one of their desserts, right? And I see that they have brownies, and I'm like, oh, nice. Like they must be like some kind of really cool like brownie that they make that's like really unique and stuff like that. No, it's just a fucking pan of brownies. They literally give you a pan of store-bought brownies, and like they're good. I still got some, you know, but like they're just sitting there, and I'm like, wow, that was like weird, you know. Interesting. Oh, I was already in these, wasn't I? Yep, I was. Oh no, I was in the ones across the street. That's where I was. What was I gonna say? First off, oh no, I don't want to head that way. I want to head this way. This way. Yeah, and it's like, what the hell? Like, I also have some chocolate and some other stuff laying around, but I'm probably not going to eat it. At least not right now. Hello. Thank you for getting my laundry, baby. Alright. Oh, yeah, this part. It's either this part or the next part that's going to be good for, sniping. There's a place where, like, you can't beat the sniping that you're able to do. Use control station's lever to open the Ashton silo. Do plyometrics to increase your vertical. Probably should. Put on the bunny ears, Scott. If I had them. You guys don't get to see. That would be the craziest shit. You're a post-apocalyptic dude. You've never seen anything fly before, and you just pull a lever and all of a sudden, whoosh, you see that shit? Oh man, it exploded in the air too. That's another crazy thing. Imagine. You'd probably think the world was ending again. You'd be like, oh no, I did it.
Good. You're back online.
Oh, okay, now we got this one.
Listen to me, Eddie. If you stay here, they'll dismantle you for parts. You have to go now. I've uploaded destination coordinates for our outpost in Navarro into your system. I want you to go to the Enclave there, okay? Do you understand me? It's gonna be a long journey, my little friend.
The Enclave there.
You'll have to fly very far.
So Colonel Autumn is probably legit, like
Fly
the
very
Colonel
fast.
Autumn from Fallout 3, I would assume.
Can you do
I
that?
always thought that was just a coincidence that they put in the game, you
I
know,
know you can.
as a way to kind of throw
Be
you.
careful out there, Eddie. Maybe I'll see you again
Oh
someday.
yeah. I'm gonna be doing a stream. I'm gonna be doing a stream with Hallowed Dan soon. You know, it's going to be a call-in stream, and it's going to be for questions about Catholicism specifically. And I want him to be there because me, like, personally, I'm not too well versed on Catholic doctrine, right? So I'm not the guy who can be telling you that. I have more of a philosophical understanding of Christianity, you know, as a whole, right? The doctrinal stuff is not my wheelhouse. So if I'm going to be talking about Christianity, especially Catholicism and things like that, I'd rather have somebody who is more of an expert on that. You know, plus, like, when it comes to those kinds of arguments and things like that, I've found that a lot of the time it's just people who want to feel smart. It's much in the same way that people debate philosophy or talk about philosophy. They talk about it to a degree that's just, like, not fun, and it's annoying and things like that. And you have to be into it, right? I'm not into doctrinal discussion in that way. And if you're into it, that's fine. It's all good. Like, I'm not trying to knock you. It's just that typically what happens is it's the big fish eating the little fish, right? Somebody who knows a lot is bullying somebody who doesn't know that much. So they could, even if the person who knows a lot is, like, bullshitting and his stuff is incorrect in some form, whether on purpose or by accident, the smaller fish can't, like, they don't have the ground to stand on to be able to be like, no, actually, that's incorrect. They don't know, right? So that, you know, I'd rather have somebody who knows about Catholicism. And I don't want it to be a debate stream, but also it's going to be like, I know people are going to call in and they're probably going to be like, oh, I think this. And he's going to be like, yeah, well, you're wrong. Anyway, boo-hoo, poor little trash robot. Alright. What was I putting it into? I think medicine. Yeah. And then, I don't know if we should do repair. We'll do sneak. We'll put sneak a little bit. How about that? And then, I want to see what the new ones are. Raw daylight. You're so sneaky, you can sneak even with your Pip-Boy light on. I'm all set, thank you. Yeah, you know what? I don't know what else I even want to do necessarily. Looks like the missile hit somewhere on the other side of the divide. You think you could reach the location with the blast from Hopeville. That is, if you feel brave enough to explore, ground zero of a nuclear blast. I would assume that's where I'm going. Oh, yeah, there, yeah. Alright. Wait a second. Oh, yep. Exactly what I need. Damn, got him. Got him again. Alright. I like... my armor is low. Shit. I like Jay Dyer for that kind of stuff. Yeah, I haven't really talked to Jay Dyer that much. I asked him if he wanted to be in my my big long Satan, right? You know, and he said he didn't want to. He said he didn't want to be. He said he tries to avoid stuff like that, which I can totally understand. You know, I have a morbid curiosity about it, you know, that's why I'm talking to people, you know, of which they're colorful characters at best. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'll be honest with you, I'm not like 1,000% familiar with him. I know he's kind of militant towards Catholics and things like that, which is probably one of the reasons why I don't pay too close attention to him. I understand. Here's the thing. When it comes to doctrinal disagreements and things like that, it matters. Because this is our eternal souls that we are discussing right now. This is our eternal souls we're talking about. And this is one of the big things about Christianity that people need to start understanding. And it's why I say things like, stop trying to make Christianity into something it's not. Because if you make it into something it's not Christianity anymore, right? But furthermore, your soul is in danger, right? So these doctrinal discussions matter. These debates matter, okay? There is a right way at the end of the day, and somebody is doing it the right way, or at the very least, somebody is doing it as close to the right way as possible at the current moment. So I don't want to sit here and completely and totally discount the importance of these discussions. However, I feel that a lot of these discussions do not happen in good faith, and it's basically just brother war type bullshit. Like, my enemy, first off, I don't have enemies, right? I don't think we have enemies in that way, but my enemy is not other Christians necessarily, right? Now, if you get some dickhead Protestant who's like, actually, you don't, all you need to do is just be, like, chill, bro. Like, if you get some Protestant idiot who's like that, some progressive Christian who's like that, then alright, yeah, that guy's a dummy and I'm not going to listen to him, right? I barely even consider somebody like that to be a Christian, if anything. They're Christians in name only. They're Crinos, Christians in name only, right? CHRINO is what they are. But like Ortho Bros, yeah, I'm sure there's things that they do that I'm not 1000% for as a Catholic, right? And vice versa, obviously. But I don't think they're the ones that we should be aiming our howitzers at right now. And I don't think they should be doing the same thing to us. And I feel that that is kind of what happens with those types of arguments and things like that, you know, with like Jay Dyer or anybody else, right? So like, even though I have no beef with Jay Dyer or anything like that, like the way that I see him on Twitter, and I'm sure, I'm completely and totally sure that it's not one-sided. I am 100% sure there's Catholics that are going at him too. I know that. But the way I see him on Twitter sometimes, it's just like, dude, what are you doing? Why you gotta be like that, man? Like, I want to like you and I want to look into your stuff, but it's kind of hard for me to do that when, much like with Thomas Sowell, right? I feel that he's just gonna blame me as the white guy for, like, you know, black culture today. It's hard for me to get into someone like Jay Dyer for the same reason, where it's like, oh, so like you hate Catholics, all right? You know, I'm sure he would resent the word hate, right? When I say hate, I don't mean like genuine hatred. He doesn't want to just let it be in the way that he probably should in many cases, right? You know, and again, like I mentioned Thomas Sowell a couple of weeks ago. I actually heard Shane Gillis and Matt McCusker on Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. They were talking about that exact same thing. They were like, oh yeah, actually, like, black culture is just white redneck culture. And it's like, well, first off, no, it's not. You're gonna tell me the Hicks in the 1920s were wearing Gucci belts? You're gonna tell me that's what it is? You're gonna tell me they had Dracos? Is that it? No, of course not, right? So there's one thing, but then in addition to that, you also have this situation where it's like, look, can we just be honest and can we just take responsibility for ourselves, please? Can we please just do that and not blame other people and throw like vitriol towards other people and things like that? Even if he doesn't mean it in a vitriolic way, even if he's just like, well, you see, this is the history. It's like, just take responsibility for where the culture is, man. Don't find a roundabout way to be like, actually, it's the white man's fault. It's the white man's fault. And you know, Thomas Sowell and Jay Dyer are dudes that I know. Like, I have more that I probably agree with them on. I have probably more that I agree with him on than I don't. But because of things like that, it makes it hard for me to really want to get into these guys in the way that I probably could and should, you know? So that's why I want to be very careful whenever I do talk about Christianity, to not get into these weird doctrinal disputes, because for one thing, I'm not that well versed in them. And then in addition to that, also, it's pointless. It's pointless drivel most of the time, you know? You got other religious people, other religions who, like, they either directly or indirectly want to see our downfall. They disrespect Christ with every step they take. You know, that is what's in their hearts, is disrespect for Christ and his flock. in every step they take, in every breath they breathe. Everything they do is just disrespect for our Lord as well as us. And I'm supposed to sit here and get mad at an ortho bro because he believes in some other aspect of the Trinity that I don't believe in. Like, no, that's insane. It's insane. You know, and it's hard for me to be interested in anybody who is going to take it to that point, right? If it makes sense. But anyway, let's go ahead and blow this dude's head off, shall we? There we go. Finally came through, stranger. Thank you. That one guy came in and tried to say God's cross was idolatry. Yeah. That's one of the weird things is like there, and that's another thing, and I'm sure it happens. I'm completely sure it happens the other way too. It goes the other way too. I'm sure of it. But you have this weird situation where, like, when it comes to Catholicism, there's a lot of bad faith arguing that takes place from people who, like, especially Protestants. It's especially Protestants that like this, you know, where it's like, I have never in my life prayed to that cross, not once. That is a ceramic statue. That is all that is. It's not an idol. I don't believe that's Christ incarnate. I don't. When I pray, I don't look at that as though I'm speaking to it. I have never prayed looking at that thing in my life, and I never will. It is not an idol. It is a token of comfort to me in more ways than one, both secular and religious. But apparently that I'm an idolater, an idolater, you know. I guess other than the multi-class, it's the closest thing to a shoddy that I have that, you know, has more than 5 ammo, you know. My cat Loki's watching you right now. Tell him I said hello, Arthur. Probably gonna turn down the audio just a little bit more. I don't want it to peak, you know, is the issue. Especially if I do talk more, because obviously it's Fallout Sunday and the main attraction is going to be Fallout. But if I do rant about something, I want to make it into a video, and I don't want to have to. Yes, that works. I don't want to have to sit here and like listen back to another AOE thing. I was actually playing AOE before this. I finished it like 5 minutes before. Launch deck, okay. Yeah, I finished it like 5 minutes before I started this. No thank you. I am all set. I won as well. I won an online match. And it was a good match too. You know, he built his castles up to my fence, but I found that playing a little bit defensive with the Celts at first, and scout rushing to try and knock him off his resources and things like that is a oh man, son of a bitch. You know, scout rushing to knock him off his oh shit. Damn, this thing is so slow. It's a good thing that guy sucks. Wait, do those things explode? No, they don't. Yeah, bottom line, I'm finding a way to I said sort of and kind of at the same time. I'm finding a way to sort of use the Celts, you know, because the Celts are a hard civilization to utilize effectively because they don't have anything really special about them up until you get to the siege and not siege, but the castle age. Once you get castle age, you're a lot better off. Son of a gun. Once you get to castle age, you're a lot better off, but it you know, even in castle age, it's like everything else is like you're still kind of nerfed playing the Celts, and it's a pain in the ass, but I'm learning how to use them, and I think I'm gonna get pretty good with them. I almost did it again. I'm gonna see if there's anything I can mess around with here. Obviously, I can't get in there. Yeah. Oh, hey. Ooh, yeah. Shit. Yeah, I don't have enough. I won't. I'll go ahead and I'll access the commissary. Where's that flamer fuel? Actually, no. I should. Yeah, I'll sell those incendiary grenades. Frag grenade 2. I like to mess around with a flare gun. It'd be nice. Frightens abominations. Oh, I could have used that to, you know, scare the shit out of those guys. I'll just buy one if I want to use it again. That's kind of the thing, is like I grabbed it just I grabbed it out of not reflex. I grabbed it because I was like, ooh, shiny, nice, I like it. Impulse. I grabbed it out of impulse, and it's like, wait, I'm never gonna use that. What's even the point? I don't need that. Yeah, I don't think I need jet. I never use jet. I never use Mentats either. Patriots Cookbook. I'm gonna read that. Ooh, that program is Digest 2. I might as well use. Steady. I'm all good on that. Tales of Chivalry. Why not? La Fantoma. That duck and cover I'm gonna need to use. Jeez, dude. Mutilated organs. You take it for free, bud. Take it for free. It's all good. Surgical tubing. Might as well give them that. All right, now where is the fuel? The flamer fuel. EF. Yes. Oh yeah. Nice. Thought it was gonna be nicer, but I guess not. Let's see if they have any stim packs, because they definitely use those. U.S. Army combat armor. I don't know. Maybe I should. Nah. I don't even think I have enough for that. Is the issue. So. I don't want to check stim pack. I just want a regular stim. Oh, there we go. There they are. 2, 3, 5, and nah, I'm alright. Actually, wait a second. I should see if he has any 308 as well. I'll buy some 308 if he's got it. Did I miss it? I probably missed it. Oh, wait. Yep. There it is. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take some armor piercing as well. I'll use that armor piercing right away. Alright, I think we're good. As good as we're going to get, anyway. I hear you, man. Dyer is very vocal against Catholicism, and I'm also Catholic myself, but that doesn't mean I hate on the Ortho Bros and not listen to what they're saying. Exactly. Like, the schism happened for a reason, and we don't have to perpetrate the schism or propagate the schism further than it already has occurred, right? If anything, we should be trying to bring the schism back together. We should be trying to close the distance between us, and that's not going to happen unless we can have honest discussions that are not going to be like mired in chauvinism and things like that, you know. And if we're going to sit here and we're going to be at each other's throats all the time, then we're going to end up fucked, you know. It is what it is. And me, I'm not going to be the one to further propagate that schism. I feel like propagate is the proper word to use, but you know, I could be wrong about that. Thank you for the dialogue. Sorry for derailing you, Scott. Nah, dude, that's what I'm here for, is random rants and stuff like that, you know? That's what I do. Cherry bomb. Wait a second. Riot gear. Yeah, you know what? Nice. Oh, nice. Good. Because advanced riot gear. I should be able to repair. Yes. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Perfect. Fantastico. Somebody text me. I just want to make sure my wife is... Yeah, alright. Sometimes my wife texts me when I'm doing this, and I want to make sure that I ignore her. I want to make sure it's her so I can continue to ignore her. That's what I like to do. That's a nice little touch right there. There's a video game. There's a Twitter account that I like to follow. That I follow. It's like video game Ooh, hi there. It's video game scenery and stuff like that, and I feel like this could end up on there. This would be like good to put on there. I don't know if you guys are aware of the account that I'm speaking about, but it's a pretty cool account. It shows you like 2000s and like 2010s video game settings and scenery. It would take an event greater than a schism to close the schism. Well, yeah, you know. Unfortunately, it's been a long ass time. You know, I forget what the year. Oh hey, you know what? I'll take it. I forget what year it even was. I forget what year it even took place, right? So I couldn't even tell you how long it's been, but I know it's been well over 1,000 years, right? I think in that time, both churches have kind of solidified themselves in a way that's going to make it really difficult for random streamers with 31 viewers to solve the issue, right? I don't think I'm going to be the one to solve that issue or anything like that. But if we are going to solve the issue, we're going to have to really take it serious. Excuse me. And we're really going to have to make sure that we're all acting in good faith, you know? And I don't think arguments are good faith. You know, it's one thing, disagreements, right? I think there is a difference between a disagreement and an argument. And a disagreement can even get a little bit heated sometimes. But what I see is more argumentative shit from Dyer and the people that he talks to. Like I said, I don't want to just put it all on Dyer. I don't want to just put it all on Dyer, right? I know it takes two to tango, and I'm sure the Catholics are not acting very well themselves, right? But that's all I see out of that, and it's like, what's even the point, man? You know, and especially because I don't like things that go in circles, and that's all these arguments do, is they go in circles, you know? It's just like you know, it's why I don't talk about like boxing versus MMA and shit like that, because it's always going to be the same thing. A boxer is going to say, yeah, I mean, you know, MMA guys, they step into a boxing ring and, you know, they can't hang. And then the MMA guys are going to be like, you know, boxers, they step outside of a boxing ring and they can't hang. It's going to be that, just round and round and round it fucking goes. Like it's a merry-go-round, you know? And it's like, what is even the point in that? That's so stupid. And it's just a bunch of dickheads who want to feel superior to the next man, is what it is. That's what those circular arguments are. There is no actual definitive end to the conversation, because the end to that conversation means that whoever's in it is going to have to concede something. You know, there's going to have to be some kind of concession made by the boxers where they're like, yeah, you know what, we know how to box, maybe we don't know how to fight. Right? I do think boxers know how to fight, but when I say fight, I mean something very specific in this context, right? And then the MMA guys are going to have to be like, yeah, I mean, we know how to fight, but our hands are not that good, you know? If you want really good hands, you don't go to MMA. Just like if you want really good grappling, you don't go to MMA. You go to kickboxing or boxing. If you want really good grappling, you go to collegiate wrestling, Olympic wrestling, you go to judo, you know, Olympic judo. You go to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournaments and promotions and things like that. That's what you do. You don't go to MMA looking for like crack grappling. You don't go there to try and find the best striking, because even the best strikers get into MMA and the best grapplers get into MMA, and they kind of lose a step. they kind of, it's not that they get worse. It's not that their grappling is bad. It's that they're not able to do a lot of the things that they would do in a jiu-jitsu tournament or a wrestling tournament or anything like that. So they have to adapt to that environment, and that environment does not, that environment is not conducive to good grappling or good striking in the way that a boxing ring is, a boxing match or a kickboxing match or, you know, a jiu-jitsu tournament. That's just kind of the way it is, and that's why Israel Adesanya became a boring point fighter. If you look at him when he was younger, when he was focused solely on kickboxing, he was a lot more exciting. He was a lot more fun to watch and things like that. This is something that Lawrence Kenshin, who I swear, Lawrence Kenshin is going to be mad about the Sean Strickland fight until the day he dies. Until the day he dies, he's going to be mad about that fight. But Lawrence Kenshin points out, like, you see, Israel Adesanya when he was 22 was a killer. He was a very aggressive attack style fighter. Blah blah blah. As if he's not 32 right now and a fucking boring point fighter. But whatever. That aside, when Izzy got into MMA, he all of a sudden had to start worrying about takedowns and things like that. And the more you sit down on your punches, the more you sit down on your kicks, right, so that you can really drive them into your opponent and things like that, the more long combinations that you throw in MMA, the more of a chance you have of being taken down. That's just the way that it is, right? You need to be mobile. You need to stick and move in a way that even boxers don't have to worry about a lot of the time, right? Because you end up getting taken down, and what do you got now? You know, that's part of Israel Adesanya's takedown defense. It's not inactive, but it's an indirect takedown defense. You know, keeping him at the end of the jab, throwing those little annoying plinking leg kicks, and just winning on points and things like that. It's because he knows if he gets taken down, he's gonna be fucked. Even though he's gotten a lot better with his grappling, I'm sure, but he's never gonna feel 100% about it, right? That's what happens to elite fighters in other combat sports that go into that. Thank you very much, Zachary Vered, for the $10, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I traveled an hour for dinner, forgetting this region closes businesses on Easter. Still too used to living in the city. Here's some of what I would have spent. Thank you very much, man. I really hope you find some dinner, dude. I hope you find some dinner. Yeah, that's annoying is when you move somewhere or you go... Oh, damn, that dude went right into the anus. That dude went straight into the anus. Never to be seen again. Oh, shit. I didn't mean that. Alright. Yeah, I was saying... excuse me. I was saying, though, that's annoying as hell when, like... Oh. I just want to take that dude out. I moved somewhere in, like, very early 2021 where everything closes down at, like, 8 or 9 p.m. And it was so annoying being... I wasn't a city boy, right? I grew up in a town, but the town that I grew up in was a very busy town. You know, there was a lot of things that by the time I was like 12 or 13, there were like, you know, 24/7 whatevers and things like that. 24/7 McDonald's, 24/7 gas stations and stuff like that. So like going from there to, oh, there's like one 24/7 gas station. Everything else is closed at like 9 p.m. Oh, I can't order DoorDash at 11 p.m. because there's nowhere is open. That was like ridiculous to me. I was like, fuck, dude. I loved that area and I would love to go back there. We kind of had some issues with the landlord, which is why we had to leave. I'd still be there. Well, I actually don't know if I would still be there today, to tell you the truth. There's certain things that may have occurred where I would have you know, probably ended up back in the area that I'm at now. But you know, if I could go back to that area, I would, because it was such a nice area. But, you know, life happens. Life comes at you fast. Isn't that right, Mr. Tunneler? Bullets come at you fast. Got a little bit of a headache there. Shot him right in the anus. Damn, I didn't realize I had low health like that. Fuck. I had no clue. Shit. I forget to pay attention. Scott, what martial art is best to fight my alcoholic father? He is schizophrenic and might be possessed by a demon as well. Bat Fu. Yeah, fuck it. Might as well. Some MCs don't like the KRS. Whoa, shit. But they must respect them. Because they know this kid gets all up when they wreck them. Oh boy. I'm in the same boat. I accidentally... Alright, I guess multi-class. Get out of here, bitch. Uh-oh. Damn, again. See, I keep screwing myself with weapons that aren't good for these things. I need to get serious about it. You know what I should have did? I should have threw a satchel charge down and just let them absolutely have it. Survivalist rifle. We'll test this one out because I love the survivalist rifle so much. Also, what I'll do is I will get a couple of stim packs because I might as well. Oh yeah, those things work well. There's only 10 though. All right, Eddie, you go lure him out. You're the bait. Thank you, Non9001. Happy Easter, man. Damn, I think Eddie's gonna take care of them all. Not gonna lie, that startled me a little bit. Ah, nice. Hell yeah. More, nope, a little bit less. Oh. There we go. Wait, can I open that? Oh, no, I most certainly cannot open that. Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh. Eddie, what are you doing? I thought you cleared the floor. Yeah, got him. Alright, but hopefully, yes, there we go. Alright. Eddie, you fucking idiot. You imbecile. I too am fed. Fed posting, I'm full from dinner. There we go. Nope. Oh, I hear more of them. Nice. Quite a few of these bad boys. The biggest criticism I see from both inside and outside the church are of its members. It's pointless to dwell on. Yes. Yeah, it is. You know, and that's why I think it's bad faith, because, like, here's the thing. It's not that a lot of these arguments, right? I'm not going to keep talking about the church stuff, right? It's just this is the last thing that popped into my head when I read that thing. When I see these arguments, people aren't arguing about the actual doctrine and things like that. Even if they're arguing about the doctrine, it's less so that they're arguing about the doctrine and more so that they're arguing about your belief in the doctrine. It's not, look, I don't think that it means this. I don't think this passage meant this. I think it meant that, and I think this is evidenced by what that passage says about this. And also, if you take a look at how it all stacks up, you also get that. It's not that. It's, you actually think that? That's kind of the general attitude, and it's like, it's stupid.
Hopeville,
Oh, here we
High
go.
Road, Ashton, tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide.
I'm gonna give him like
Lies your
15
work,
seconds
the history you
before I
burned
just
in the
skip through
earth,
everything.
what you brought to the people here. At the end of the divide, through the trenches and wreckage, that's where you'll find me. A new home, here, amongst dead men. You and that machine. Keep your eyes.
All right, dickhead. Nice. That was nice and short. Thanks. Thanks, pal. You see. My bad. My nose is so bad. When I talk, it gets, like, stuffed up and shit like that, and I have to clear it. You know, it's so annoying. It's one of the many things that I hate about my talking and things like that. Thoughts on Biden's transmission visibility day? I have none. I don't think about that stuff. And they want you to think about that. They want you to be pressed about that. I really just said pressed like I'm some kind of fucking 14-year-old idiot. But they want you to be upset about that stuff. And one of the best things you can do is just not be upset about it. Because when you get upset about it, they're winning. And I've said this before. They want you to show yourself as their enemy so that they can crack down upon you. If you don't believe in that shit, if you don't agree with that shit, it's better for you to just live out your days secretly, silently, calmly, and collectively. Collectedly, not collectively. Although collectively, resisting through living a life that does not allow that to flourish in your home, in your mind, and in your community, right? When you sit there and you get upset all over Twitter and things like that, you're just identifying yourself as their enemy, which means you're just going to get added to the list. That's it. That's all that's going to happen. And, you know, when they crack down in one form or another, you're going to also be in the crackdown. You're going to get door knocked or something like that. And then what use are you to your belief system? What use are you to the world that you want to see come to fruition? You're not. You know, at best, you are harassed. At best, you get off with just being harassed. At best. Most people are not going to get off with being harassed, though. They're going to get off with being put in prison and being made into felons. And that's going to follow them around for their entire lives. And for what? Because you didn't like transmission visibility day, you know, transmission Eye of Aura day, right? You didn't like that. And it's like, whatever, man. You know, another thing I will say is, to be fair, it was always today, I guess, and Easter just so happened to land on today this year. All right. But we know the tier of person. We know the kind of person that we're up against here. We know the kind of person who is going to buy into that stuff. We know exactly what they're capable of and what they are willing to do in order to further their causes. So why are you upset and even surprised that they are doing exactly the type of shit that you knew that they would do in the first place, right? It's pointless, you know? Just me being alive, just me existing is enough of a win for me and my people, as to where I don't have to do that much else. You know, all I have to do is just kind of go through my day, go through my time, and just kind of, I won't say enjoy myself, but you know, I have to live a life that is going to be fulfilling for me and my people. You know, and that includes my family, my friends, you know, kin, and things like that. And you know, it's I know a lot of people, they want to lead a charge, or at least they think they want to lead a charge, and they think they have what it takes to lead a charge when they don't. They have no fucking clue what that entails. They want to be they want to be at the forefront of the, hey, this is bullshit kind of discourse and things like that. And it doesn't do anything good for you. You know, it does absolutely positively nothing to benefit you. And when all you have to do to win every day is just exist and live your life without buying into and without supporting that bullshit, then why would you do anything else? Why wouldn't you just live your life and be as successful as you possibly can and not buy into that shit and then spread your beliefs via osmosis as opposed to trying to beat it into the heads of the people around you? Makes you think, right? I hope that makes sense. Oh, shit. Silly me. You know what? Where is, why will he not? There we go. We're gonna try it. I missed him. Shit. Now they know where I'm at. I should've, damn, I should've just went, Dude, am I hitting these guys at all? There, I didn't hit him. I know I didn't hit him. Put him in a coffin. Suck my fucking penis. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. Yep, they see me now. There we go. Got a little bit better now. Damn, really? Again? I missed him again? Alright, well, what about this guy? Alright, I got him. Damn, these guys are getting me too much. They should not be getting me this much from this far away. My VATS is like too good for them to be hit. My VATS is too good for me to be missing them, and they shouldn't be that good with those weapons to be hitting me from this far away. It's like crazy. Anyway, oh, duh. That right there. That was, oh, silly me, dude. Silly me. Children a responsibility, a duty? Yes, of course. Oh, uh-oh. I'm like, oh, hey, what's going on? I wonder what this guy wants. Oh, man. There we go. Dumbass. Wait, I should get that super sledge because I can use that to repair Oh Baby. Oh, no, not you. Oh Baby is the name of the... Oh Baby is the name of a weapon in this game, baby. Yeah. And I happen to have that weapon, so, yeah. From an entirely human perspective, however, a man was similar... oh, wait. You're talking about something. I wanted to chime in about the guy from the Good Friday stream. While Christianity preaches forgiveness, so long as that person stops singing and atones, the man's daughter was continuously sinning, and so he could not... Alright, you know what? I'm sitting here like... Alright, nice. One cigarette. Oh. He's just like... Oh. Anyway, so he could not rightly forgive her. However, the immediate crux of his question was whether he was a bad father, judging himself, or just that women are evil, judging others. While not necessarily a sin, it is entirely disrespectful to deny the Creator the opportunity to judge, reserving that power for yourself. From an entirely human perspective, however, the man was simply disappointed. His daughter did not follow his beliefs, which presupposes children are property as opposed to independent creatures of God. I will go ahead and I'll try and get this guy's loot. I guess not. I think he fell through. Yes, I see him down there. All right. So, I mean, look, when it comes to judging, like, I don't think it's that serious, right? Like, we all make judgments. You know, we all judge each other and things like that. Judgments are a defense mechanism against poor behavior. Now, you know what? I'm going to go back up there because there's more stuff over there. Yeah, judgments are a defense against poor behavior and things like that, you know? Now, in my opinion, the way it works from a Christian standpoint is that it's not necessarily that you have to judge. There we go. It's more that God has already made a judgment of certain activities and certain mindsets and things like that, and because of that, all you have to do is follow God. That's you know, that's all you have to do. There we go. There we go, kid. Right, but like, I'm not gonna hate this kid, right? I'm not gonna hate this guy for, like, you know, being disappointed in his kid and things like that. And you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna overthink it or anything like that. You know, I don't think we need to overthink it. It just kind of is what it is. Anyway, I thought that was a cross for a second. That looks like a cross from this angle. Yes. I could have swore there was people out here that you could, I could have swore there was people out here that you could snipe. I guess. Oh yeah, duh. Wait a second, why did it do that? Oh. I guess not. You can go home, courier. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. And there's this guy right here. You see all them over there? Didn't I? Yes, here it is. Oh, man, I missed. Almost got him. I was trying to lead him, which you don't even have to do in this. Damn, he dropped his weapon. I made him drop his weapon. Not that time. Well, not that time. Should have got him. Sorry, I got hair in my mouth and I had to spit it out. Oh. Damn. He turned around just in time. Man, I keep shooting weapons out of their hands. This guy, though. I'll kneecap him. See if I can kneecap him. Nice, got him. Or at least I think I did anyway. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go ahead and we'll head down there. Oh, that one? Yep, this one. Son of a gun. I'm trying to like the conversation in chat is getting a little bit deep, so I'm like I wanna like be able to read stuff and respond to things, but I'm also sitting here like let's do this. Oh, let's get that thing. There's a lot of good loot in here. one though. Damn. Whoop, uh-oh. There we go. This is the one I killed a little bit earlier. Oh. Look at him limp. Looks like he's limping. I thought he was anyway. He looked like he knew what was about to happen. He looked like he knew.
Dad! Hey, Dad! Check out this robot I found.
Careful, Tommy. I've never seen a robot like that before. It might be dangerous.
He's not dangerous. Look, he's hurt. Can we take him home, Dad? Maybe Mom can fix him.
I don't know, son. What if someone comes looking for it?
Please? He looks so lonely. Maybe if Mom fixes him, he can help her out around the garage.
All right, boy. But if he breaks anything, it's coming out of your allowance.
I didn't pick up the bottle caps. I missed bottle
He'll be
caps.
just like Ralphie.
That's alright. I'm sure I'll find more. Illin what? What's Chicago? Alright. There we go. Whoosh. Nah. I got plenty of yeah, you know, I'll even take these now. Yeah. I think that was interesting that they threw flashbangs in here. I think it was fun, but the thing is, like, flashbangs are kind of, I mean, they literally are useless, you know? Like, why am I going to throw flashbangs at something that I'm... Damn. Why am I going to throw flashbangs at something that I'm just going to have to kill anyway, you know? It's kind of... And then it's not like I can hit a, it's not like I can hit a button and then, oh. It's not like I can hit a button and then it's gonna throw. There we go. There's the other guy though. Oh, he's over there. Yeah, it's not like I can hit a button and it'll deploy a flashbang like right away. I have to go into my Pip-Boy. I have to equip the flashbang, and then I have to throw it. Hopefully it hits something and does something good. Then I gotta go back into the Pip-Boy. Damn, you see that thing? You see that flying? Holy shit. Holy shit, it's all the way over there now. There's one over here. Oh. Damn. We got hit by that ambush a lot more than I even wanted. Eddie's got him. No. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's get out of here. Oh, boy. Where's the other one? Get up there, but I think I might have to explode that thing first. So I'll go ahead and I'll go up here before that, or I'll go in here. Yeah. Gonna force the lock. Okay, where are they? Oh, it's the mole rats, isn't it? There's a couple of mole rats over here. Nice. Private Foster's personal journal. That might make it difficult, but I'm going to see if I can sleep here. Nope, I cannot. Oh. pretty sure he's only got one more little... Oh, it's because my limbs are fucked. I was like, why can I not stay still? Oh, both my arms are fucked. That's why. Alright, whatever. I'll see if I can cheat the system here. It's only around the corner, but maybe I can... Yes, here it is. Okay, perfect. There. I find it irritating when the Muslim street preachers try to use sophistry to claim that Jesus was Muslim. Oh, dude, everybody good was a Muslim, everybody bad was something else. That's how it always is, you know. Unlike them, I don't wanna try and you know, I don't want to try and appropriate everyone for my religious teachings and things like that. Like Genghis Khan was not a Christian. He was not, right? The Buddha was not a Christian. Was he a nice guy? I'm sure he was a real nice guy, but he was not a Christian, you know? But that's the other thing, too, is, like, there's a lot of people out... Oh, nice. There's a lot of people out there that they will go to any lengths to be able to claim these things, and it's just like... That's one of the reasons why I don't think Islam is you know, is the way, I guess you could say, right? You know, there's a lot of things about a lot of these religions and things like that that are clear, like, it makes it clear that it's not legitimate. You know, it's not actually God. It's either Satan or it's someone or something else that is you know, that is creating a system that is either not dissimilar to or that is different. Oh, interesting. I might as well repair. You know, it's just not actual God. It's not actually God that is handing down this stuff from on high. You know, I think that Muhammad wanted to. I think he wanted to rule the world, and Islam was his way of ruling the world, and that's why everything is about submitting. Islam means to submit, right? I forget what Muslim means, but Islam means to submit. I tried to listen to the Quran on audiobook, and immediately from the first sentence of the Quran, it was like, you will obey me or I will kill you. You will obey me, and Muhammad is my prophet, so whatever he says is totally me saying it. So basically, you got to obey him too, but you better obey me, right? I don't think that is. I think that's an indicator that it's bullshit. I got to be honest with you. You know, and I could go on and on about other religions and things like that. You know, Buddhism, for instance. Buddhism, in order to have the best chance of living the way that you need to live in order to get there, I guess you could say, good ending, quote unquote, good ending. You have to shave your head and go into the mountains and never talk to a woman again, because you might slip up and end up fucking, you know? It's things like that that make it so that I just kind of look at it and I'm like, no, that's wrong. It's incorrect, you know? I'm sure the Buddha was a really nice guy. I'm sure he and I would have got along very well. I get along with nice people, right? As do most people. But I find that nice people, me and nice people vibe very well. But it's not legitimate. It's not the way you would want to do things, you know? Like I said, so on and so forth. And that's one of the things that you see a lot of these street preachers doing. First off, you don't see many Christian street preachers. The Christian street preachers you see, whether you agree or disagree with them, I'm trying to, you know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to take a chance here. You know, Christian street preachers are not usually out trying to argue with people. You know, Christian street preachers are usually like spreading good news and things like that. Even if sometimes it's not in what people would consider to be the best way. Though the thing is, like if you go up to Salem, Massachusetts around Halloween, you have a lot of street preachers that, like, they'll just read Bible scriptures and they'll say, like, repent. It's not even like you're all going to hell because you're taking part in this witchcraft, in this satanic Halloween festival. It's not even that. It's just like, here's a Bible passage. You should allow Jesus into your heart and you should go to church. And then you get a bunch of stupid bitches, like, twerking in front of them, you know, as if that's some kind of own. And it's like, you know, I'm not afraid of pussy, right? You know I'm not afraid of ass. Fucking, you're not owning me or anything like that. You're just showing me your pussy is all you're doing. Congratulations. Anyway, fucking, like, you say what you want about those guys, but at the very least, they're not sitting there telling lies. They're not sitting there trying to argue and things like that. They're just saying, hey, look, this is what the Bible says. So here we are, you know? That's pretty wild. Use the caves to bypass the collapsed building. Oh, maybe it was these caves that has the dog in it. The taxidermy dog. Nah, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. We'll fuck around with the red glare a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how to get up on there though, because I'd like to mess around with those, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Oh no. Can we glitch our way in? Yep. There we go. Oh wait, he had microfusion cells too. I'll take those. And, yeah, I'll take that too. I can sell that. Wait a second. Did I see bottle caps? Yep, bottle caps. I didn't forget these ones. That's for sure. Bang, bang. Bang. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Alright. Laser detonator. Scott not afraid of ass. No, sir. Maybe Ben Shapiro is, but I'm not afraid of a little pussy. You know? Fucking... It's disgusting low-class behavior to be, like, doing that in public, obviously, but it's not like I'm gonna do it. It's not like I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna show somebody my pussy. It's not like I'm gonna be shaking my... Oh, gee, you see, I said the joke, and then I accidentally said it again. Fucking... It's not like someone's gonna be shaking their ass in public, and I'm gonna be like, oh! Right? You know, hit the hand kill. Whoa! It's not like... It's not gonna be like that. All right, I might be like, wow, that's pretty low-class behavior. You're kind of a disgusting bitch. You're kind of a low-class bitch, is what you are. Fucking, you think you're owning me? You're. It's not even that you're owning yourself. It's that you're literally just being annoying and like weird and fucking low-class. You're being trashy. That's all it is. And I'm not gonna be like huffy and puffy about it. I'm just gonna be like, wow, that's pretty fucking weird. Anyway. There we go. Nice. See, this is one thing I'm not a big fan of with the Fallout speech stuff or the skill stuff is you get XP just for having skill points in certain things. I think that's a little bit weird. I do think that's a little bit strange. Is you get skill points just for excuse me, you get XP just for having 50 skill points. right? You didn't have to earn it. There was no chance. It wasn't a dice roll or anything like that. It was just a skill check, and that's it, you know? Navarro. Yeah. Okay. Cave of the Abaddon. Alright, so I think we'll go ahead and we'll call it here. I'm not leaving, of course. I'm just, you know, we're done with the games for now, and then I'll you know, head out in a little bit. Let's go ahead and save this shit. And here we go, and exit game. I left a Bible at my mother's home. She's very intelligent, but ended up believing some new age shit in the 90s. I'm hoping she'll go back to the source and rediscover her core beliefs. What kind of new age shit did she end up believing? Was it like new age, hippy dippy, scumbag spiritualism? You know? That's what I was into for a little while. And, you know, it made me into a shitty person, a shittier person than I was, is what I should say. It's kind of it's a situation where, like, you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, like, oh dude, I'm so enlightened. I'm seeking enlightenment. I'm just on a journey of enlightenment, dude. I'm just, hey man, like, I'm just trying my best to, like, you know, be at peace with the world and the universe and my higher self, man. And really all you do is, anytime you do something fucked up, you chalk it up to, like, oh, but man, like, hey, none of us are perfect, man. And I mean, look, nothing exists but now. Nothing exists but now. The past doesn't exist. It's an illusion. So, like, I'm not gonna be upset about that thing. And you know, it's okay, man. It's all right, man. Like, anytime you do something fucked up, you chalk it up to some, like, learning experience bullshit, you know? And you don't even need new age hippie spiritualism to do that. Do you know how many people, it's gotten so bad now that, like, people murder each other and they're like, hey, I don't think I should be sent to prison for, like, the rest of my life, you know? Like, you know, I have a lot going on right now, and, like, I learned from my mistakes. I made a mistake and I learned from the mistake. So, like, I don't think I should be sent to prison for killing this guy. Like, you see that kind of thing all the time now. It's like surprisingly common where people do that. You know, you don't need hippy dippy spiritualism to even be that kind of person, but it definitely helps. It definitely helps, you know. When you're sitting there talking about higher selves, and when you're you know, when you're talking about healing, and when you're talking about, like, you know, oh dude, hey, we're all one, man, we're all one, and the past doesn't exist, and nobody's perfect, we're all just learning, and oh dude, I'm seeking enlightenment right now, man. Whenever someone's talking about that, it's because they're an egoist. They're an egoist who is trying desperately to find a way to justify their egoism, right? My mom gave me these today. I want to test them out. It's pretty crazy. They make it, like, impossible to see anything, but now I can see my light, which is nice. They're for the eclipse, I guess, you know. I've never actually seen a solar eclipse before, but apparently it's supposed to be a big one in the continental United States. Like, everybody's supposed to see it. The last one that was here in my area of the U.S. was, like, I want to say 5-6 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer. And I couldn't, like I couldn't see it. It got a little bit darker out, but there was no eclipse where I was. Like a few towns over, there was, but my town, we didn't get it. So I was like, fuck. So yeah, it's kind of cool that my mom got me these so that I can, you know, take a good look at them. You know, that's interesting. That's pretty nice. Ooh, excuse me, jeez. I'm not religious at all. I just enjoy information and the beliefs of others. Yeah, that's cool. Happy Easter, MJ. You're blinded. 8/21/17. Yeah, that's probably when it was. I remember it was hot out. You know, it was definitely summertime. A Course in Miracles, alcoholic people stuff. I don't know what that. Oh, okay. All right, I got you. I'm taking my mother and brother to West New York to watch it without glasses. You can watch it without glasses in Western New York. I didn't know about that. Oh, man. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about right now. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to start working on a couple of different projects. I earlier in the stream, I was like, I got too many projects I'm working on. I got to stop starting new projects. But these are projects that, you know, one of them's going to be the next e-girl dating challenge stream. And then the other one is just going to be a passion project that kind of takes, I won't say it's going to take the whole summer, but it's going to be a little while during the summer, right? You know, it wouldn't surprise me if I release it in like August. It's going to be a new griefing video. I meant to talk to my buddy about potentially being in it yesterday, but we didn't end up. We didn't get that far in the conversation. You know, I was a little tipsy, so I was messing around. But yeah, maybe we can get that figured out. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just kind of business as usual. I do have to continue to try and make these things better, and one of the ways that I need to make them better is by using the music in the Creative Commons. So in fact, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and let's pull that up right now. That way, I don't forget to do it. I believe copyright would be no. Oh, creator music. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's see it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see about that. But outside of it, you need those stunner shades. Yes, sir. Shinji's still alive. I mean, I didn't think he was gonna die. I didn't think he was dead or that he was going to die. You know, I just think he needed to get away from the internet for a little while. How did you figure that out? Did you hear from like his buddy, or did you hear from him on one of his social medias or something like that? I'm curious about that. Chris Lynch would probably make something for you. That's his field. That's a good point. Maybe I should maybe I should, instead of paying one of these dickheads, you know, instead of paying XXX Tentacion's piece of shit fucking estate 1999 to use one of his fucking one of his songs and shit like that, I should go ahead and I should ask Chris Lynch to maybe make me something. That might not be a bad idea. In fact, you know, I'll have to hit him up soon. Thank you for that. Thank you for that suggestion, Zachary. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead, though. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming, as usual. I might stream tomorrow. If I do, it's going to be a chill stream, and it's going to be like the chillest of chill streams, because I usually don't stream on work nights or nights where I train. Like tomorrow, for all intents and purposes, is a regular day for me, and that makes it tough for me to stream and things like that. So, you know, it's we'll see. I'll let you guys know if we're going to. You know, hopefully we will. I hope I do. I like streaming. It's fun. You know, and as time has gone on, I've kind of transitioned from like a video creator to a streamer, not on purpose, and it's not like I completely like abandoned video creation. I actually have a bunch of different videos that are going to be coming out, you know, on the sooner side. But you know, I'm putting a lot more thought, effort, and energy into streaming than I am video creation a lot of the time, you know. So there's that. Again, thank you guys so much for coming, and happy Easter. All right. Peace out.